Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Pippi Peterson. Did you know that Arizona, of all places, some parts of it can get their last snow and freeze in May? Many high elevation locations will be summer temperatures one day and freezing and snowing the next. So never underestimate the power of weather and the potential for freezes. Here are a few tips to help you prepare for a freeze when staying in your RV. First, I recommend filling up your freshwater tank. It'll be less likely to freeze that way. And also, the campsite that you're at might turn off their water. So until they turn it on again, your freshwater tank will be your only source of water until the freeze passes. Put a heat lamp in your bin and point it at your water pump because your water pump can also freeze. If you have a tank heater, turn that on. Be sure to stock up on your groceries and supplies. That'll limit the need to go in and out of your door and reduce all of your indoor heat going outside. Also be sure to stock up on water, not just for drinking, but in case your pipes do freeze, you can use that to wash your hands and flush your toilet in the meantime. If you have a standard water hose, be sure to bring that inside. If you leave it outside, and there's water in it, it could freeze. And even once the freeze passes, the ice will still stay in there and it'll take longer for you to be able to use your hose again. Also, bring your filters in. Mine always seem to crack in a freeze. Alternatively, you can use an electric heating hose. It's an insulated hose made for potable water, and it's got a heating element inside, which keeps the contents of the hose heated so that you can continue to have water in the freeze. Even with this though, there's a possibility that the park will turn off the water and then you'll just be heating your hose, which is fine because then you don't have to bring it inside. Or for a lot less money, you can buy the materials and make one yourself. You can get the heating tape at your local hardware store. Just use a regular potable water hose and the insulation, and you can either use zip ties or tape it up. If you leave a little bit extra of the heat tape, you can wrap it around the spigot and help that spigot from not getting frozen. Also, if you make it yourself, you can decide if you want the plug to go inside your RV and plug in, or plug it into the electrical pedestal. When you buy them, they usually come where you plug it into the electrical pedestal. But sometimes that pedestal isn't very close to the water valve. Make sure you're stocked up on your propane, just in case you need to use your furnace, because they can burn through a lot of propane. I prefer to use a oil-filled radiant heater for the best, most consistent, and most powerful heat source, in my opinion and in my experience. I turn this up to 80, and I'm toasty all through the night, even when it's in the teens. Be sure to get yours though before cold season starts. Oftentimes there's a late freeze in early spring, and the stores have already stopped stocking these, and they're already stocking for spring and summer. So you got to get this before cold season begins, and then always have it with you. My rooftop AC unit also has a heater, but it doesn't work well under 40 degrees. So that's why I rely on my radiant heater, and then also the little electric heater in my fireplace. And definitely bring your awning in. It doesn't take too much snow before it begins to weigh it down. You can find the links to all the products listed in this video in the description below. If you have any more tips for preparing for a freeze in your RV, please share them in the comments below. If you find any educational or entertainment value in this channel, please consider contributing. Many thanks to those current patrons on Patreon for supporting the channel's efforts. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, happy trails.